Poor Tom wants to watch the game.
Well, he'll probably watch it afterwards anyway, like he does. That's the hardest part of the in-house, is making sure the teams are fair.
Yeah.
Obviously, if this was like a tournament or an in-house league, it doesn't matter if the teams are fair, because the team's trying to win. We're trying to look for like a balanced, fair match for everyone involved. Bit of a different environment.
Oli drafting? Could it be more breaking?
Oh, I've got to move the Drekkon thing down to the bottom now.
Oh yes, of course. Wow, I'm surprised Veteran hasn't.
5 seconds remaining.
Probably because he drafted. Well, they both draft the last game, I guess. But
yeah, Veteran almost always drafts when he's playing, like 99% of the time.
He really likes it there.
Which is good. I think it's a skill you don't get to cultivate very much, because no one queues Captain's Mode, right? Or very, very little people. I used to back in the day, but it's not really that popular anymore. And unless you play a lot of Battle Cup or you are actually a pro team, when do you ever get to draft? So it's nice that people have been able to sort of develop that skill. But I think he's probably just said, all right, Drekkon, you could draft, because I've drafted a lot recently. It's nice.
Well, he's going to have a lot of input, though, I think, for sure.
Probably. But you can tell that Veteran already has a drafting style. Whereas Drekkon's one is a bit harder to tell. I think he's still sort of finding it out himself. Whereas Veteran, he's got a clear pattern, and it pretty much comes out in every game.
10 seconds remaining.
And his drafts are always very simple to execute. They don't always win, but they're always simple, easy drafts. And now you can tell it's a Drekkon draft, because the first pick was Jakiro. Is Jakiro even a good hero at the moment? We just assume he's so good at Jakiro, he might as well be.
Tom's got Enchantress there. Oh, Chen hasn't been banned.
Chen wasn't banned, but he didn't go for Chen. He went for Enchant. I don't think that's necessarily Tom, because I've seen Oli play Enchantress mid. I think that's maybe a thing of the past, but when I was playing in the in-houses, I was against Oli's Enchantress quite a lot of times. It's a very unusual mid hero, but it's quite annoying actually.
Radiant team pick.
Venom. Early Veno. Is that a reply to Enchantress, or do they just think we're running all of the damage over time? Jakiro, Veno. I think Oracle's coming out. Oh, Underlord. There's Tim. Tim needs his comfort pick after losing a game. I've lost a go. Time for Underlord. If he wins this game, if he wins it, yes, the prophecy is fulfilled. Tim can only win on Underlord. I don't get why you'd be an Underlord player. To me, he's a very, very boring character to play. You just run around Firestorm waving and using Pit of Malice, but you know, he's strong. He's got big impact. I think he could use his ult a little bit more aggressively. Like sometimes you can cast it, and then if you don't need it, you can just cancel it and go, oh well, whatever, because it's better than never using it. That's my what I'd like to see from Tim, using his ult a little bit more. But he's good at the hero. He wins on it. So. But Veno and Jakiro, that's two heroes with a lot of nasty damage over time spells. I would think either a Lifestealer or a Oracle to dispel. Maybe even Abaddon. But we'll see.
Ooh, haven't seen one of those in ages.
Well, Brex is no longer in the game, and that's pretty much his hero.
Yeah.
Along with Pugner and Skywrath Mage.
5 seconds remaining.
I think it's one of the things which makes this game quite interesting. There are over 100 heroes, and everyone develops their own hero pool, and they're almost all different. You know, Ross is a core player, and so is Oli, but they have completely different heroes that they like to play. And then Roidz, again, he plays core sometimes, different heroes. Everyone's got their own favourites. Like, you play support most of the time, but I don't think I've ever seen you on Jakiro, or not that often, anyway.
No, I played it the other night, but not with BVGS.
Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
He's one of those rare ones where when I feel like pick them, but no, not really a comfort for me.
But it's interesting how it is for Drekkon, who's also a support player. But then you don't see him on Witch Doctor as often, or Venge. I don't feel like he's a Venge player.
Oh no. Yeah, it's true.
But then you've got people like Belial who bring out, you know, Mirana, but then Rubik, so sort of normal supports, but then he goes and takes out the Luna support and it wins a game really effectively, and Invoker. It's interesting. And Kunkka, I've noticed, actually made it through. That used to be 100% ban, maybe even 2 or 3 in-houses ago. there'd always be a Kunkka ban, and if it wasn't banned, it would be picked. Either Oli's forgotten about it, or it's about to come out now.
Radiant team ban.
This Medusa ban is definitely a respect ban, because I don't think Medusa's even like particularly good at the moment, and he's not picked in the pro scene, but it's for Ross. I want to see Kunkka. Come on, Oli, do it. Win Tim a game, he needs it, and Tom. Poor Tom. He wants to just watch Dota. Bring out your Kunkka and carry for us. I think people you don't need to, out of respect obviously, but I think it's a good idea to not always ban the same things, because if you let the hero through, oh, there's the Witch Doctor. If you let the hero through, you'll learn to counter it a bit. So here they were like, we've had enough of Void, ban Void. No, we had our Void game, it went horribly, you can't play that again. But they've let Chen through, wasn't picked. They've let Kunkka through, that's usually banned. They let Alchemist through, didn't get picked. Anti-Mage often gets through, and he doesn't get picked that often either.
5 seconds remaining.
So, did we conclude if Veno is a support or the 3?
No, we didn't really talk about Veno.
Because obviously Radiant have got like basically like 2 supports and an off.
Radiant team pick.
Ah, Magnus. Now, I know Roidz has played a bit of Magnus too. We've seen a lot of POS1 Venos recently, like in the games that I've been playing, pub games. There is the Kunkka. Oli knew. He was the drafter. He saw Kunkka was in, and he picked it. I want to see that. I like to see that. First game was a bit of a stomp, Charlie. Yeah, it was a little bit one-sided. Ross and Roidz together, doing a lot of work all around the map. And Faceless Void was very, very large at the end of that game. It ended just under 30 minutes, I think 29:56 final time. We've swapped in a player. CosmicChopsticks has replaced Brex. Otherwise it's the same. I'm liking the Kunkka though. I'm liking the Kunkka. I want to see, I mean, if it loses, then obviously it's sad for Oli and Tim and his team. But maybe it gives people confidence that, oh, Oli's Kunkka isn't actually unstoppable, we can beat it. Or maybe it will just stomp and then it will go back on the ban list for another 20 games. That's kind of what happened with Alchemist, isn't it? He won some games so hard that he was banned for the next like 30, 40, 50 in-houses. Then he got unbanned, people stopped banning him, and then he lost a couple of games, and people stopped insta-banning Alchemist, so we've learnt.
Yeah, this is so typical BVGS, man. Honestly, one day you can predict the draft and bang on, I bet.
We'll get there.
Absolutely bang on.
Like, we've seen... what other heroes? I was just thinking of another hero. Pangolier, do you remember Miles Pangolier? That was almost being banned every game.
Yeah.
And now we don't even see Pango ever, and he's still in the pool. He's gone. What happened to Pango? He didn't get nerfed, did it? Centaur, okay. Centaur and Magnus. So I think that is going to be a Venomancer support. Magnus in the mid lane, I'm thinking.
Yes.
Oh, Charlie already knows his counters. He knows Queen of Pain counters Kunkka. See, he's been learning.
200 IQ.
It's actually quite an interesting matchup because Queen of Pain wins early and then Kunkka wins the mid game. So Queen of Pain needs to sort of create a massive lead in that lane, otherwise she really struggles. And really deny Kunkka's stacks as well, stop him farming stacks. Quap's still in the game, so it could be picked. I don't think we're going to see Quap though, because it's going to be Magnus mid. I think Magnus will be okay against Kunkka. He hits very hard, he farms just as well as Kunkka. Tidebringer versus Empower. So I think it's actually a fine pick, Magnus. Maybe you can drag Kunkka under your tower and kill him.
5 seconds remaining.
Unfortunately, Centaur's ult is quite hard countered by Kunkka's X marks the spot. You can't run away from it.
Well, there's only one hero though.
True, the rest of the team can leave that poor person to die.
Dire team ban.
Oh, bad.
I agree, I always want to see Quap. I'll just go to my profile then. There you go. Good hero.
5 seconds remaining.
All right. Have you noticed the reserve time difference? This is typical of Drekkon. 8 seconds left. Radiant, 1 minute 53. They've hardly even touched their reserve time. I'm not sure why you'd ban Terrorblade when you've got Magnus and Centaur and Venno on your team, and Jakiro, you've got so much AoE. I don't think he would be a problem.
I think that ban is probably because TB is good in this meta, so maybe it was just a meta ban.
Okay, they just know. Well, Arteezy likes it, so.
That's the meta. Whatever Arteezy plays.
He's a high-ranked player, so if he's winning at, what, 10,000 MMR with a hero, then it's probably good. I didn't know TB was actually meta though, but that's interesting. Juggernaut ban makes sense. Drow Ranger, okay. I don't think Drow would have been particularly well against their team. I guess it's good in lane against Underlord, for example. So yeah, I guess that's fair enough. Trying to predict the last ban, they need a POS 1. I don't think they'll go Sven again. Or maybe they will. Okay, Anti-Mage, I like that ban.
Would it? Okay.
We've got to predict a core, and we don't have much time because they've only got 7 seconds reserve time left. Clinks is banned as well, isn't he? Yes. Okay.
Phantom Assassin. I don't.
Phantom Assassin. Interesting. That maybe could work. If you're being death warded by Witch Doctor, you can cancel it with Blur. So you've got an easy cancel for that.
No.
That's Miles with a different
The one
name.
who had that hexaphobia, hexagona. Kebab.
Lifestealer, okay. I thought actually Lifestealer was going to be picked by the Radiant. They immediately go for Slark. They knew what they wanted. They had so much reserve time left, but they thought, nah, we know it's going to be Slark. Slark, is he good against Lifestealer? Yes, I think is the answer. Lifestealer can rage off the chains, the leash. The Radiant team is not full of divines. There's 2 divines.
What the bloody hell is that Magnus?
Well, yeah, I don't know. The Venomancer's got extra wards coming out of it as well. Very edgy sets. Apart from the Underlord's pretty naked.
Yeah.
And that's Tim as well. Maybe Underlord just doesn't have many cosmetics.
There is one, but I don't think it makes him look that different.
Okay, fair enough.
Still pretty basic.
He's such a massive hero model.
Yep.
You can't even see Enchantress, he's just covering him up.
I know I can trust you guys.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
I like how he says the double I. I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
I.
Yep.
Alright, take
I
off
thought
that.
it was a bug at first, or I was lagging.
They'd recorded it wrong.
Yeah. and then it just kept happening. I was like, oh, right, it's an intentional double I.
Well, you know, Valve, small company, could easily make that mistake. I mean, they are legitimately a small company, just with too much money.
Yep.
Okay, Ollie's holding his tangos mid. That's good, so is Roidz. Look at the base damage on Magnus. He's got walking into lane with 69 attack damage, plus the 22% he's going to get from Empower. Just going to take him up to around the 80 mark. Ah, Jakiro was picked. But it is Christian who's playing it, not Drekkon. Wonder why does he go for Venomancer?
I'm not sure.
30 seconds.
The slow, maybe, or
I mean, I just would have thought he'd play Jakiro if Jakiro's in the game. Maybe Christian wasn't comfortable on Venomancer and Drekkon thought,
probably.
Fine. Oh well, nice to see him on a different hero. We don't see a lot of Venomancers in our in-houses.
Well, the last time I've seen Drekkon play Veno was when we were in a pub against an Ursa. Oh, the cask.
Triple
and,
bounty top.
Triple.
Yeah, well, triple bounty for the Radiant. What's Drekkon doing?
He's just walked up high ground and he's just...
He took Poison Sting at level 1. It doesn't do a lot of damage, only 8 damage a second. I guess it does add up. It did get buffed in the last patch because they took away its health regen capabilities. Mid lane will be interesting. I think Magnus actually has an advantage against Kunkka. Oh, he immediately gets skewered under the tower. Ollie's just going to TP. Great thinking from Ollie. Roidz not taking level 1 in power, going straight away for the skewer, but Ollie, he knew quick to use the TP. He didn't panic. He didn't hesitate. Well done, Ollie. But nice play by Roidz. Look how much damage he's put onto him. Very quick damage.
But if Roidz does that again, Ollie doesn't have a TP.
That's true. I think he's going to be careful now. He was like going around the creeps. He didn't think he'd have level 1 skewer. I think that was a bit of a surprise to see that.
Ah, yes, of course.
Because you're expecting level 1 in power to last hit. I think I would have just attacked there to get a bit of harass up. But Ollie does want the last hit, so good timing from Ollie. Okay, what's going on here? We've got Tim and Veteran duking it out. Veteran does have Feast at level 1, but he's only got 52 attack damage, whereas Tim's Underlord is on 92. So 40 damage more. Christian's already out mana, but he's got 3 mangoes. Chopsticks, he's low. Taking so much poison damage. Putting some damage into Ross. Maybe they thought Slark would be a good pick because he can just purge off all of Veno's poisons. He can purge off everything Jakiro does. I think it makes sense. Is that an Orb of Venom on the courier? No, it isn't. It's Wraithband. Poor Tom being harassed by the Jakiro. Very squishy hero, Enchantress, low base strength, low strength gain. Well, he denying the range creep with Torrent. Gets a respect tip. That's a respect tip. I like to see that. Don't know what that shockwave was. That's quite a lot of your mana, Roidz. You've got to be careful. Mid lane's pretty balanced. I like it. Veteran's managing to get some farm in top. He might have low base damage when next to Underlord, but he gets a lot of healing when hitting this big strength hero. Tom's got his creep. He's now role-playing as Jen.
See you later, nerds. See you later, nerds.
There is nothing.
Let us skirmish.
There's a benefit to playing Enchantress. Rank 1 Enchant can take any creep, whereas obviously Chen has to level up the ability and it unlocks more creeps. Enchantress can just straight away take the Dark Troll Warlord. Or was it going to Troll Summoner? Who's the pause for? Do we know? Hotkeys, Tim. Right.
Do I have time to Tim? Okay. I was going to say turn my light on to like being on my computer in the dark, but
And here's the creep. They're going to do something with it. It's got 52 attack damage. They should just be using it to right click. It's running out of time already. 10 seconds left. Doing a little bit of damage there. Okay, a little bit of a peaceful early game. Can't see any immediate
compared
kills
to
here.
last game.
Oh, true. 6 minutes. I think there are 11 kills.
Yeah, something like that. Jesus.
Veteran putting in some
now that
damage
we've
onto
said
Tim.
it-
This might be the first kill. Tim's got Pit of Malice already. Veteran, he's trying to run in front. More damage going on to Tim. Will he burn to death? Nice slow using the enchant. Tim's going to be okay. Christian, another mango, putting in some pain onto Tom. They're doing well in the top lane. Jakiro Lifestealer performing better than I expected. So that's sent Tim back to base. He doesn't have any regen. Some tangos in his quick buy, or in his stash rather.
So
Nice.
every time you say that there's like a peaceful thing, there's just fights everywhere.
Well, I'm going to say it more often then. Ross, he was looking for a kill on Drekkon, doesn't quite get it. He doesn't have any points of Dark Pact, which I think is a mistake, because now he can't get rid of the slow. Look at him. They're just chasing him. I think he's actually going to go down, and there's the first blood. Double Edge gets the kill. I think he really should have taken a point of Dark Pact, because that would have let him immediately remove all the slows and just run away, but he doesn't have it. Good play by Miles. Now, Miles likes to play Centaur in an interesting way. You'll see it when he hits level 4. Oh no, never mind. He's changed it.
Is it the retaliate?
He used to take no retaliates and just max out the stomp double edge, completely ignore it, but he's changed his mind. He does actually have a point of retaliate now. That's not how he played him last time we saw his Centaur, so That's a skill build change. I like to go his build though. 1-2-1, like max out double edge first now. Because it's so much burst. Especially in a lane where you can go aggressive. Slark's farm is suffering a little bit, but it's not too bad. Oli and Magnus, Oli and Roidz, both doing alright. Roidz TPing back into lane. He needed mana. Neither mid laner... Oh no, I was going to say neither mid laner went for a bottle. Oli did actually go for an early bottle. Missed the kill bot. Ross manages to get a return kill, and then Tim gets the kill top because kills happening everywhere, missing them all. I need to be paying way more attention to the mini map and the kills, and maybe the HP at the top as well. But yeah, nice kills.
Icon smaller.
I know. Sometimes I just don't pay attention. I just watch what's going on, and you're here to help me too. Okay, Ross does have a point of Dark Pact. Chopsticks just drops the Maledict, but there's no point Maledicting if you're not going to go for a kill. Looks like Tom also found a courier. There might be a kill top. I'm here to see it now. Tim, he's just going to TP out. They have no way to cancel it. They don't have any points of Ice Path. So a TP out. But a TP out is still a victory, right? Because then they have to very slowly wander back into lane. Gives you pretty much a whole lane to yourself. A whole wave. So it's still a victory. Roidz is taking quite a lot of damage. Oli has the boat. He's maybe going to look for a kill on Roidz. He's only got 600 HP. But Roidz knows there's a regen rune. Oli immediately torrents it off. That's unfortunate for Roidz. He didn't know the torrent was coming. Looks like there might be a kill bot. Yeah, Miles, he's going to go down to the Maledict. But Chopsticks, he's being chased by Drekkon. Look at that damage. Now he's just going to fight Ross. He's got 2 points of Poison Sting. He's still got a level which he hasn't spent. What? And a kill top. I just managed to see it in time. Tim claims Christian. I don't know why Veno didn't level up his spell. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered because his Venomous Gale was on cooldown. Okay, it's been a lot of kills now. 5 kills for the Radiant. Oli's looking for a kill. Out comes the boat. He hits the boat. He hits the full combo. But you know what? Magnus is tanky.
Oh, he didn't hit Christian. Oh.
No, Magnus is way too far. Even at that HP, he couldn't kill Magnus.
Oh,
Magnus is just too tanky. Out comes the cast, hits him again. Maledict, I think that's going to be the kill. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the kill. Last Maledict tick. Ross is still chasing, gets another hit in just to make sure. But now he's got no mana, and Drekkon, look at that slow. I mean, Chopsticks has his stun soon, so we won't be able to chase it fully. Tom is now sandwiched between Veteran and Christian. Out comes the stun. TP now, TP straight away. Could have just TP'd out. I think that's Tom's... he now realises it. And does he still get away? Yes, he does. The root from Tim helping a little bit. If he TP'd immediately, it would have been safer, but he gets out anyway. Well, what an appropriate emote. And they're going again on Drekkon. Kill for Ross. Ross had a bit of a weak sort of begin to the lane. He didn't have many last hits and died. But now he's doing well. Getting himself some kills. He's already been in 5 kills.
Middle tower is under attack.
Just have a look at the player levels. Nothing immediately jumps out at me. We've got level 7 on Ross, level 6 on Veteran.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world.
Hello, Brex.
Tim isn't low.
Yeah, well, Tim's playing Underlord this time, so level 6 already secured. But level 6 is weird for Underlord because you don't get your ult. How is that? Disconnect.
GC'd, yeah. I'm gonna go and turn my light on.
Okay.
Oh, finally.
Some light.
See.
Wow, she jumps really high, Enchantress, when she moves. How far off the ground she is.
She sprinks.
Oh, he's back. I just feel like it's weird playing a hero who you hit level 6 and you don't take your ultimate because your ultimate's kind of not that useful. It feels like a waste of levels. Oh well, I'll get another rank of my passive. Yeah, we've got Drekkon on Venomancer instead of Jakiro. He's done quite good work already in that lane. But no, nothing else. I mean, Oli managed to get his Kunkka, which is always exciting. Got skewered under the tower at level 1, but TP'd out. Tried to kill Roidz mid, but didn't have the damage. There might be a gank here, though. We've got the Maledict, so this surely should be enough damage. He uses RP. It's not enough to stop Oli getting the combo off. Roidz, I think you're going to die to Maledict. He's a very tanky hero. Yeah, he's dead to Maledict. Miles doing a lot of damage.
Deny!
Chopsticks, he's going to die. Oli, he manages to find Miles, and then he does a little cheeky taunt as he goes away. Out of the fight. You can tell he definitely knows his way around this hero.
Yeah.
Never fails a combo. Great torrents all game long.
What a brave tower.
Wouldn't say it's 100% stomp, but, you know, they let Oli pick Kunkka. He's the highest net worth. He's already got 2 kills. Helm of the Dominant. He's going for his armlet build, not Helm of the Dominant. It's a Helm of Iron Will. Wonder why it's only called a helm and not a helmet. They just couldn't be bothered to type it all out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Here comes Ross, going in on Miles, who's only level 5 on Centaur. But Drekkon's managed to hit 6 on the Veno. Veteran's hiding in a creep. His HP is quite low, so like they did go on him. Christian slowly walking back top.
Such a bright golden circle.
It's enormous, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're trying to go for a kill top. They get the stun onto Tim, but Tim, now you can TP. Just TP straight away. Yep, you're going to do it. He's going to be fine. You have to hold the ice path if you want to get a kill. It looks like Cosmic, he gets a kill on Drekkon just by Maledict ult, your favourite combo, but he's definitely dead, unfortunately.
What?
You know, he got a solo kill as a support. He's going to be happy about that.
Yeah. A shovel. Best item in the game.
Of course. Best tier 1.
Best tier 1, yeah.
Best tier 2, Essence Ring. Best tier 3, Telescope. Tier 4, Witless Shaco.
Witless Shaco.
Tier 5, probably Mirror Shield. That would be my neutral item preference.
Every support in-house is played. Including my own.
What heroes do you want? Better look top. They're chasing Tom, but Tom's alright. He needs to get level 6 so he can get his passive ultimate. Cop's even worse. What are you talking about? Looks like there might be a fight bot. Ross gets away with his ult. He is level 10. He is high level for a POS 1. Whereas Lifesteal is only level 7. There's a big difference here. They are chasing down Christian. Can they kill him? Tom, he's looking for the attack. He's fast. He's sprinting towards him. Gets the... it wasn't the enchant. It was the Nate's Attendance. Did they get Christian? Yeah, he's going to die to the Firestorm. Just gets the kill. Tom finally hits level 6. Oli looking for Roidz. Mid, he's level 10. Roidz is only level 8. Roidz should really just be farming fast with his Empower maxed. He's poor though. Poor for a Magnus. He should be farming the jungle more aggressively. Oli's found Roidz. X marks the spot, but they're running on Oli. He's going to hit the boat, hits 2 people. Poison Nova has been used. Oli, are you just going to TP out? I mean, you could do. He's got armlet as well. No, he's going to be fine. He's so durable, this Kunkka. It looks like there's 2 fights going on at once. Ross is going to try and find Drekkon, but Tom's trying to get Roidz. So they have X marks the spot. No, it's on a very long cooldown at rank 1. 38-second cooldown. Maybe he should get another point at it. Ross is chasing Drekkon. Drekkon, you are 100% dead. You have no mana. You probably could have won TP'd. No, leashed. It's going to kill you. Actually, probably not, because you would have got leashed anyway.
The Dire's top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look good.
And now, another game where Ross is on top of the net worth. And that's on a Slark, so that is pretty scary. He is going first item, Silver Edge. What does Silver Edge break? It breaks Lifestealer's Feast, so he can't heal. Takes away 60 attack speed from him, so he can always win that 1v1. But I think that's the only passive in the game. Oh, it takes away Retaliate, so he won't get hurt. It looks like there was a fight top. Didn't see how we ended up under the tower. But Tim is going to go down. It's Drekkon getting a bit tilted by dying.
Why play in-house is making it? Oh, bless them.
If you can just win games, you might as well play ranked, to be honest. I need some more people to hit Divine so I can play ranked again. Roidz, he's found Chopsticks. Does he have the damage to kill him? He's trying. Yeah, he's going to kill him. A bit of Maledict damage goes off though. But I think he's going to be... Yeah, that's all she wrote. Tom, you're going to go down too. Oh, they popped the Stampede. Triple stun Pit of Malice. But now we get Tim. Here comes the boat. Does it collapse on anyone? It doesn't hit anybody. It's actually a fail boat. Another stun comes out from Miles, and they pick up their 3rd kill. Are they going to get Kunkka? They hit him with the max range slow, but he is very, very tanky. Do they have another slow for him? Well, they got the perma-slows from Drekkon. They've got to be careful because Oli's going to kill them all by, you know, just tide-bringing everyone. I think Veteran's finally going to get the kill. Pop Rage. Did you see that charge where it got launched into the air? Roidz is alive. I think he's going to die to Chopsticks. Yeah, Chopsticks going to kill him. That's going to be another kill on Chopsticks in the same fight. Another kill for Veteran. He's waiting for the kill. Takes him down.
I've never seen that interaction before.
I know, he kind of like flew into the sky.
That was so funny.
That was awesome. I've never seen that. Right, when can I get my fight recap? There it is. But look at the gold, 1,700 for the Dire there. That helps Veteran, gives him some levels. I know that in the meantime, Slat was just farming.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. That's not gonna
So they are going to have to deal with a very, very fed Slark. But they've shown they can kill Kunkka if they use their entire team. But that's exactly what you need to be doing. You're losing the game, so what do? You group up and you take a strong fight. Drekkon, you really need some mana. I feel like you're running around the map on no mana the whole time. Benno has some pretty expensive spells.
He might get oh, he's got it on the crow.
Okay, he's got Clarity ready to go. That's good. We've got Blink Dagger on Magnus. That's a big item. Life Stealer has a Maelstrom and is now going for a Halberd. Oli, he's got Roidz. Chopsticks, he just runs in, pops the Maledict. But I think he's going to go down. He's a little bit out of position. And he... Oh no, a lot of damage coming out. Pit of Malice. Roidz, I think you're going to die from the Maledict. Pit of Malice. Drekkon, you're going to have to run. They don't actually kill Chopsticks. He's fine. Christian, now you're going to die. You've gone too far forwards. And are they going to chase Drekkon? Yep. He's going to try and TP. Oh no, nice Stampede from Miles. Actually, Drekkon manages to get out. Or does he? He's being chased by Ross. Yes, he's going to be fine.
should really do something about
But they did lose Roidz as well as Christian, so still a win for the Radiant.
Radiant's middle tower is under
I mean, I have faith in the Dire's lineup because if you get a big RP, you can kill anybody. Their team aren't that tanky. Oh, Veteran, unfortunately, Oli denies the tower. You're doing very little damage to this Gunka.
That's it. I'm rich.
Veteran, what are you going to do? You need to TP out. TP out. Oh no, he's just going to run. Yeah, he's going to run. Phase Boots and Raid. He's fast. He's fine. I'm going to look at hero levels again. Christian's a little bit low level, but it's nothing too bad.
tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look good.
Essence Ring. Right, here comes the combo. On to Drekkon. And he's dead. Top 6 takes the kill with an auto attack. Magnus. Blink Daggers on cooldown. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. But here comes Ross. He's going to delete Christian. And I think they're just going to have to back now. The Radiant are 5 manning here. Oh, he's been found. Ross has him. Is he going to use the RP to save himself? He can skewer away. Oh, he waits for the RP. He skewers him into the base. But I think he's still going to die. Ross just goes Shadow Dance. He's going to die to the cask from Chopsticks. And they're just diving the tower. Look, Ross has hardly lost any HP. They use the glyph. Chopsticks is going to die. Just try to channel his ult. Tim, if you had your ult, this would have been a great getaway. But Ross, he's under your base. Look, he's in your tier 3. Does he care? No, he doesn't care. Tim ends up dying to the tower. I think this is where Ross actually will die. But no, Drekkon's going to go down first. Or maybe not. Yeah, I think so. He's just killing everyone. He's inside your base, and he does not care at all. Essence Ring, he's out.
Oh, Ollie's courier.
Well,
On it.
I mean, look, both these tier 2s are up, and their dive was completely inside the base. I don't know why Slark is so tanky. Essence Ring, plus it's just starting Shadow Dance for half that fight. But, you know, Veteran, he managed to find himself a little bit of farm. His net worth is now pretty close, actually. Pretty close to Ross. Auto-attacking him with that creep. I'm not sure what you expect to achieve there. How much dust is on the Dire team? I can't... Is it me or I can't see any dust? Or sentries? I think there's a sentry on Drekkon.
Yeah.
Right, that's not good when the enemy have an invis hero. Veteran, he's immediately found by Ross, who was just waiting on the creep. But he's got the Rage and Stampede. You're not going to catch him, or will you? Torrent misses, but Ross is still chasing. They see him in the sentry, but can they do anything? They bring him onto the tower. Nice stun from Christian. Okay, he's popped the Shadow Dance, or has he? No, he hasn't, because he's already used it. That's going to be a kill. But, Veteran, I think you're going to die. Yep, you've got Maledict on. You're definitely going down. The power of Witch Doctor, eh? Killing cause.
I told ya!
Even through the BKB, out comes the boat. Huge boat onto Drekkon. Oli doing a lot of damage, but he is low. He's been hit by every poison known to man. Trying to armlet toggle himself to safety. Just gets another kill. He can armlet yet again. He's going to be fine. And now Roidz is on the run. But Oli, he is dodging these dots with his armlet. Look at the armlet toggle. Keeping himself alive.
Oh, the top. Oh.
I think Roidz, he's been caught. Tries to get away. It's the Maledict doing so much damage. The X Master spot reaches him. And he's going to go down. Yeah, it is crazy fights, but Oli, he turns up. He does a ton of damage. What can I say? His net worth climbs back to position number 2 in the list.
I'll take that.
But Veteran, the problem with Lifesteal is he needs quite a lot of items before he does any damage. But his farm's alright, actually. His net worth isn't too bad. It's only 2,000 behind. There's still room for Lifestealer to become a good core here. I'm positive for the Dire. I'm trying to be optimistic, probably the best term. You know, Miles is still building Blink Dagger. He'll have it soon. Maybe the Dire want to look for a smoke. They don't have all of their ultimates. Stampede has just come up. Poison Nova has a very long cooldown when it's only level 1. Right, so you got to be careful. Ross will kill you, and he will kill you easily. But Ross, he doesn't know that the entire Dire team are behind him, or 2 of the Dire team are behind him. He doesn't go for the RP. Nice stun. Now we go into the RP. No, they're not. They're going to hold it. I would just RP. I would have RP'd, honestly. Oh, now the RP comes in. He's got no Shadow Dance, but out comes the boat. The boat's going to make Ross really tanky because of the rum. And look, Oli, he's not going to die. Roidz, you're in a little bit of a dire situation. Ross is going to kill you. They just don't have the burst.
Where are you going?
Veteran, he's going to run away. There's a double damage on the Enchantress. Not much mana on the Slark, but I don't think the Dire have the ability to turn. Still no Blink Dagger on the Centaur. Okay, he's just...
Russell is that hero that gets Clarities anyway, so...
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's true. He loves buying Clarities. Christian, you're a little bit too far up, unfortunately. You're going to get taken down. Yet another kill for the Radiant. They've been winning the game for quite a while now in terms of, you know, kills, farm, etc. But they've not really squeezed the Dire out of their map. You know, they've only taken 1 tier 2 tower. They still haven't taken Roche. They need to start putting the pressure on. They're going for the tier 2 top. I think they should just run straight to Roche. I don't think the Dire can contest them. But they just endlessly look for kills. At some point, you need to take an objective. Veteran, he's caught, but he's got Rage. Rage is really good against the enemy team. I don't think they have anything which pierces Magic Immunity apart from maybe Maledict. I hope China knows what a Twix is, because
I don't know, do they have that in Germany?
It's a very sad country.
I don't know what they have in Germany. Very uncultured.
He can import some.
If I call you mate, I don't mean it literally.
It's a classic here. It's like nothing special, but you don't know anyone who hates them. Everyone likes them, right? It's like, it's just a nice, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, it's got a bit of everything, you know.
Exactly.
Biscuit, caramel, chocolate.
It's the jack of all trades of confectionery.
Master of none. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you
What's
want
the
like
Twix?
if you want like more sweetness, you know, go Mars bar. You know, you want a bit chewier, you can just get pure chocolate. You want more biscuit. You just want biscuit though. You go Kit Kat. You didn't want the caramel. You're like, nah, just biscuit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone has Kit Kat, right?
Yeah.
Like, that seems pretty global.
Oh, I really want a whisper, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Tower was always
Oh.
the weakest tower.
Like,
I like flake. If it's just pure chocolate, I like a flake. That'd be my choice. A whisper. Well, we're educating people.
it's just like a block of like airy chocolate.
It's like an arrow, but a bit.
It's like
It's like between a Cadbury's normal chocolate bar and an arrow becomes a whisper.
A fine piece of work.
very fluffy.
Do they have like
Cloudy.
mint whisper? Because I love a mint arrow.
Give. Tell you what, Charlie, send me a German care package. I'll send you a British one.
For the old razzle dazzle.
I feel like a mad lad.
I do that. I take a bite out of the Kit Kat sideways.
Oh, fucking mad lad! Oh my god.
You can't mix Dairy Milk and Galaxy. Your taste buds will explode.
I've never eaten a Kit Kat sideways. You
Have you not?
Heathens.
It's funny. What's going on bot lane? There's a little fight happening down here. They're trying to kill Slark, but they can't. Even 2v1, they can't kill the Slark.
Yes, we do, Charlie.
Kinder what? Kinder something we have.
Choco bombs, I think.
Did you miss much? You missed quite a lot, actually. This game's been pretty hectic. But they've just failed 2v1 to kill Ross with both of their cores. And Roidz still ends up dying. So that's pretty sad. A lot of damage going in, but Miles, he just blinks in. Uses his Ravage, or his Stampede. Why did I say Ravage? Ole, he's out of position. He's going to die. He's been caught. But he's a very tanky hero. He does go down right now. Here comes the chase from Dire. They need to get some kills. Chopsticks, he's just channeling his ult. Nothing can stop him. The stun from Christian doesn't quite reach, but they've all run out of brain. Tim, he cancels his ult. Why does he cancel ult? Because he sees Ross has come in, and they know that no one can stop Ross. He's finally turned up. Rage is ready for Veteran. Is he going to use it in time? Yes, he is. Miles goes in with the stun, but he gets taken down. I don't think anyone on the Dire can kill Ross. He blinks in, gets another kill. Buyback from Miles, but they did manage to kill Oli pretty early, which was good. But they don't have the means to kill Ross. I think he's just too strong. He's got the Aegis. They did take Roche at some point. When we were talking about chocolate. Which is obviously more important.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, Lifestealer's doing well this game, but he just can't fight Ross. He just ends up using Rage and running out. Oh, now they're going in because Miles, he's used his buyback. Do they have the means to kill Ross? But they're still Aegis, so you shouldn't overcommit. Ross doesn't care. He's just going all in. Look at him. In the Shadow Dance, healing up. But Veteran, he's cleaning up. If he goes down, this will be a problem. He's down as well. Ross, look how much healing he's got. Is it because of lifesteal? He's building more and more agi. He's on 200 agi now. Still hasn't died. That essence ring keeping him alive. I think the Dire had a good shot at this game if they could bring down Slark, but they just can't bring him down. Yeah, I think he should have tried to ult into someone. To see that range of Abyssal Blade. Poor Drekkon. The pounce max range plus Abyssal Blade stun. This is why I hate Abyssal Blade having a range stun component. You can be a support standing by your tier 3 and you can still die. And he still get more agi. He's on 200 agi.
It's too perilous.
When
There are-
does Jerome take over balancing? Did you not? I thought you pressed triple, whatever.
I think he means balancing Dota.
Oh,
Well-
I see.
Because I always say that I hate Abyssal Blade having a jump. I would have removed it a long time ago.
Ah, I thought you meant the team.
No, I ain't. I just hate Abyssal Blade having a ranged component. Or it should be a projectile. Charlie's question, are there some characters who just become too strong? Some characters snowball quite heavily, and Slark is one of them, because every attack he gets stronger. Do they have a Vessel on Dire? I don't think so. 5-man RP with the Macro Fire, with the Poison Nova. This is huge, but do they have the damage? They're hitting everyone with all moves. Double Edge, it hits 5 people. The only person left is Ross. He still has the Aegis. I think he is going to make it out because he Shadow Dances, but they collapse the entire of their team.
Oh my god, actually replay that.
The proper Wombo combo.
Holy shit! That is a fucking holy moly, that one.
Let's see a replay on that because that was awesome.
You've
Let's
got that.
Let's hope I got it in time.
Oh my god.
It was so fast, I think you have to wait for a while.
Blitz.
Roidz, just waiting. They smoked. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. He blinks in, there's the 5-man. Poison Nova, Macropire, Double Edge that hits all 5 people as well. The only person that didn't have enough damage to kill was Ross, and he does manage to get out with Shadow Dance. But that's a great combo there. I think they'll need a lot more of those in order to win though, because Ross, he is way too strong. Just walking around the map, killing whoever he pleases. Even in an RP, which has a Macropire laid on top of it, and a Poison Nova, they still can't bring down this Slark. They didn't change the stuns. True, they did sort of pop everything at the same time. I mean, they do have quite a lot of stun on their team. They've got 2.6 from the Hoof Stomp. Magnus RP is 3.75, which is quite a long time. Jakiro's stun is 2.5. If you lay them all together, you're looking at around 7 or more, maybe 8 seconds of stun. So I think they didn't realize what was going to happen. They got a bit overexcited. I think that's what happens when you play Dota.
Yeah,
and you just go, oh, we finally got the press everything.
Yep, that is 100p what happened.
Whereas if they knew it was going to happen and it was a bit less spur of the moment, they maybe would have, yeah, they definitely would have been able to kill Slark. They have the stuns on their team, and Veteran, you know, he's slowly getting more damage. He has the Bastion now. He's nearly got Mjolnir. But they're still really struggling to take down the Slark. He's on 20k net worth. He's got his BKB. Didn't have that before. That's going to make it even harder to take him down. And now he is building Skadi. Dark Pack, yes, it does purge everything. That's true. But if they catch him with the RP and he doesn't have it up, that's what they're hoping for. He's also level 24. I mean, this Slark is fed. No way around that. Are there any items they maybe could be building to try and deal with Slark? Is there a specific one they're looking for? I know someone's talked about Vessel, but Vessel just gets dispelled by Dark Pact, doesn't it? So, I mean, do you need another lockdown item? Do you need to get Abyssal Blades?
I don't know.
Maybe Abyssal Blade earlier on the Lifestealer? You're right, he is going Vessel. Tim, caught 2 with the Malice. We've got all the cooldowns ready on the diet again, but they are defending their last tower. Christian, be careful. You've been caught, but I think you'll be okay. He uses himself, but Oli still gets him with the torrent. I think that's mostly for style points because he didn't need to land that. Oh, Roidz. He was maybe looking for a skewer, didn't find one. Jiva Skadi. We don't have either of those items, unfortunately, on the dire. And Veno doesn't have that anti-heal anymore. So he is going for Abyssal Blade on the Lifestealer. Tom's managed to find himself 2 jungle creeps. Or is that Helm of the Dominator? He's got Helm of the Dominator. Veteran, you're a little bit out of position. I don't know why you're so far forward. You've been maledicted now. I think he's just perma-stunned. He doesn't have Bible. Oh, he disconnected. Oh, that is a bad timing to disconnect.
Yeah, that is very bad timing, that.
Because there's no buyback.
Can we rewind?
Yeah, rewind.
Yeah,
well, if he just literally dropped and it wasn't obvious that he was disconnected.
Yeah, everyone should just wait for him to respawn, I think. That is... They only said he DC'd after he died. Well, he was stood in the lane.
I mean...
Like, no, he wasn't... Well, true, but he was stood there. And then it said that he DC'd and then he died.
Yeah, that's true. Just give us Ross and we'll call it even. I think that would definitely be a favourable trade. Yeah, I mean, that just happens, right? What would happen if that was a pro game? Would they know the DC? Like, if you're playing an online league, right? You wouldn't necessarily... If your internet just dropped, your team couldn't tell in time. The other team just killed you. You can't rewind the game. I think it would just be too bad, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How would I die in base? He says. Yeah, he's not in the base. You fed. Well, it's tragic. It happens. I think this game was pretty hard for the Dire anyway, but now it's over. While the Radiant deliberate on what they're going to do.
Ping the feeder. Jesus.
At least we got a nice big RP combo. Maybe I'll clip that later.
Is 100% sorted now.
Well, it is annoying, isn't it? But I mean, at least the game was kind of over anyway, I think. But I think it's just finished the game off now.
How are we meant to know before his own team?
Yeah, it depends. Like, if he disconnected but was still in the voice comms, you could just shout pause. But like, I've had it where I had recently I had a blue screen of death. No one knew because I had to. I haven't had it for a long time, but I was dead anyway, right? But no one knew until the game dropped me and my Discord went. So it depends what kind of disconnect it is. If you disconnect but you're still in Discord, it's fine.
Yeah.
Then it's his fault for not calling it, right? But if he disconnects it completely, like from the internet, then yeah, nothing you can do. They're still gonna try. I think they'll find chopsticks. No, they don't have the damage to kill him. I mean, yeah, Ross is pretty unstoppable at this point. It's a shame. If he had buyback, it would have been fine. Ross is just diving the base. He does not care. He's in BKB, so you can't drag him in any further. Do you have RP? No, it's on cooldown. He's going to get out. I think this fountain should give true sight that goes through Shadow Dance. But oh well. It's over. At least we saw a nice combo from the Dire. They should be happy with that wombo. It was fun to see.
That was a really good.
They've smoked out. They're going to try something. Mars, he blinks in, only catches one. Roidz, he's trying to bring them together, but he doesn't have Ravage. So, 4-man Pit of Malice from Tim. Oh, but Veteran's up. They are all alive. They have lost Drekkon. Veteran, he's struggling to kill both supports. He doesn't have any vision, any detection. He's now going to go on Oli. Oli's pretty low, actually. The torrent doesn't hit Veteran, but he's taking a bit of damage. Yeah, he does manage to kill Oli. Veteran's fairly strong. Just being DPS by Tom non-stop. He's trying to get in someone. He does finally get inside Christian. More damage coming out. But Ross, he's building up more and more agi. Veteran's going to have to come out at some point. Maybe now?
Oh, run, Christian, run!
Veteran now comes out, but does he have his stun yet? He does have a basher. But he's losing more and more of his agi. It's getting worse and worse. He's almost doing no damage. He's got 50 armor on Ross. And 300 agility. And now comes the base dive. Will we see the rampage?
Oh no.
Maybe
not. Oh
not.
wait, press the button though. You press the button if it is.
I know, I'm waiting for it. No rampage.
Finger on the trigger.
GG.
Holy moly. Wowee.
Have a look at the graph to see how much of a stomp that actually was. The win probability goes up quite quickly. But the Dire did win a few good fights. At 10 minutes you can see that the Radiant have a lead on all 3 of their cores. Kunkka, Slark and Underlord. Lifesteal then catches up a bit, but by 20 minutes it actually looks a lot closer. 20 minutes I feel. Though Slark is a comfortable distance ahead, and then he just gets further and further out of control. How many times did he die that game? Twice? And I think they were both in the early game. Afterwards, they just could not kill him. Yeah, the win probability graph is a little bit brutal. You can see it dips. That's when they get the 5-man RP. It's on like a 99%. It goes to 98%. it knew they still couldn't win even with that, which is a shame because it was cool to watch. And we'll definitely throw a clip on there in the Discord in a bit.